these things, these patterns, these themes are going to keep coming up so that when the time for your purpose comes, you are ready. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday and welcome to our daily ritual. I'm Reese Brown, and today we are focusing on the 6th pillar of coherence, which is purpose that manifests as creativity. Oh, I love this one. This is an offered focus, an offered intention to use today to focus on something that I will be using today and focusing on as we go into this session. But of course, if there's anything else that you are working on or would like to focus on, please, I invite you to call that in as well to use in conjunction with this. Okay, to get us started today, I'm going to light some Palo Santo. I can get the lighter to work. There we go. This is just to cleanse our shared space, a little smoke cleanse. And as I do this, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your vision and begin to deepen your breath. As you begin to deepen your breath, allow yourself to come in to the present moment and start to let go of anything else. Whatever happened before you clicked on this video, whatever may happen after, it'll still be there. But right now, it's time for you to connect to you. So give yourself permission to breathe deeply, relax, release, and be present. There is nothing being asked of you right now, no one you need to be. Actually, there is someone you need to be, and that's you. As any thoughts or feelings arise, notice them, let them be, and then let them pass like a cloud in the sky. Here in a moment, I am going to invite you to take a deep breath with me. And when we do so, I want you to make it the deepest breath of the day so far. Okay, whenever you're ready, take that deep breath in. And keep going, really expand and exhale. And tune in to the collective, to all of the beautiful souls that are joining us, joining you here. Wherever you are in space and time, we are together sharing this breath and sharing this ritual. Slowly allow your breathing to return to a comfortable rhythm. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Don't know why I got a little emotional on that one, but there's something so cool about knowing that we are sharing this. There are people here supporting you. Okay, I am going to begin shuffling our cards for today. And as I do so, I want you to call back in our theme of purpose that manifests as creativity and anything else that you may be called in today, intended today, or are working on, focusing on, all that good stuff. You may be feeling some lack of clarity around your purpose or a creative pursuit right now. There may be a big question you have and something you're a little cloudy on. It might be because it feels like there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different pieces about this, different ways you could go. Almost analysis paralysis. Okay, our card today is the Devil. This card, of course, depicts the devil with his wings and horns, goat-like head and legs, and a pentagram above his head, and a man and a woman in chains below him on either side. And a lot of people really strongly don't like this card. And I can understand why. I think there's a lot of cultural and societal emphasis placed on the certain archetypes and figures, right? But everything is energy that exists both outside of us and within us, and within biblical stories, even though those are really prevalent in the West. I think there is a lot of power in releasing the old narrative that we were gifted. In the tarot, the devil represents contracts, deals that we have made. And we will continue learning lessons. Life will continue bringing us lessons until we really understand what it is, what we learn. Whatever it is that you are going through with your purpose right now, it is part of your, some people call it soul contract, depending on what your worldview is. If you believe that your soul chose this life, if you believe that in past lives or karmic circles or cycles or anything like that, think of this as like a soul contract. It's part of what you're supposed to learn in this lifetime. If that's not a part of your worldview, this is very much about a commitment that you have made to yourself, right? Something that you have decided to do, whether that is an actual physical project that you want to follow through on, or a certain piece of self-growth that you are trying to work on. There is something that you have committed to, and thinking about it in the traditional way that you have been thinking about it isn't working. That's where we get into that analysis paralysis, that, well, there's a couple different options, but I could do this, or what about that? Or there's this thing, and I'm just confused. There's all these different things. That's part of this. Whatever you're going through with your purpose right now is a part of this lesson. It is a part of something that you are learning in this life, in this lifetime. What is the old paradigm that is holding you back from fully embracing your creative spark and your purpose to move forward? This lesson is going to keep showing up. This lack of clarity, this analysis paralysis, this confusion around what it is part of the message, that until you can really shed the expectations that either you put on yourself, society has put on you, or you're carrying in from a past experience or past life, until you can let those things go and let you decide what this is, what your purpose is, what that path is supposed to be, you're going to keep feeling this confusion, right? You're going to keep learning this lesson. But that's part of the journey. Part of your purpose is continuing to learn this lesson, is to go through these cycles so that you can process, integrate, alchemize these learnings into whatever it is that you want to do, right? The universe doesn't just bring us stuff willy-nilly. These things are being presented to you on purpose so that as that next door opens, you are ready for it. This is what we talk about when we talk about divine timing. It's not that, oh, it could only have happened at this one specific thing. No, it's that it can only happen when you are in the right frequency for that thing to happen. And that comes with integrating these lessons. If there's something from your past, a childhood trauma, inner child work, if there is a witch wound or ancestral trauma, or something from a past event that gave you trauma that you're still working on, these things, these patterns, these themes are going to keep coming up so that when the time for your purpose comes, you are ready. It is preparing you for all that the universe has to offer. And that's nothing to be scared of. It is knowing that you are meant for more, for whatever this path is. To move into our mantra for today, inspired by purpose, creativity, and the devil. Our mantra is going to be, my purpose is a sacred contract between me and myself. In a moment, I am going to invite you to take a deep breath with me, and on this exhale, we will repeat that mantra of my purpose is a sacred contract between me and myself. Okay. Whenever you're ready, take that deep breath in. And exhale, repeating the mantra, my purpose is a sacred contract between me and myself. Old paradigms that produce fear, that produce boundaries and barriers, are something to learn from, right? It's not the thing to hold us back, and it's not the thing to just like throw out, right? We don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's the thing to inspect, interrogate, question, but then notice. There are so many myths and stories and worldviews and traditions that carry vast multitudes of messages. If you feel like you are going through this kind of deconstruction, there's a reason for it. Don't let any valid anger that may be coming up, any confusion or disappointment in yourself or others keep you from seeing why that paradigm was necessary for that time in your life. Whether it was something your own mind invented to protect you, or a religion or a worldview that was handed to you and you needed it in order to learn about certain things, or there's a message in there, right, for you. I know for me, I talk a lot about my relationship with Christianity and how developing my own spirituality is extremely helpful for me coming into my work with self-love. And I know that without having had the experiences with Christianity that I did, sure, maybe some of those self-wounds, those self-love wounds wouldn't be there. But also the strength and ownership and identity I now have around that self-love wouldn't be there either. Not to, undermine any horrible things that happen with certain amount of trauma. But again, it's this idea of like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And sometimes this telling someone to look at the silver lining can be really minimizing and diminishing. But other times that silver lining can be the thing that unlocks this message as to why we need to keep learning this lesson, why these things keep coming up. For our practice today, I think journaling a little bit just about this paradigm, whatever you feel like you are working from or working through, or whatever maybe analysis paralysis you have. Journal without looking for an answer and just see what arises. When we are continually learning lessons that seem to be about the same thing, it's for a reason, right? There's something there that we need to continue developing and growing from. And that's not a bad thing. That's human. It's human. But yeah, create some space to really journal through that today, because it's important to not just process your feelings around it, but integrate those feelings so that the things that you go through aren't just something that you can shed and move on from, but is something that fortifies you, emboldens you. Thank you very, very much for being here today. If you enjoyed today's ritual, please share it with someone that you also think would enjoy it or maybe needs to hear this message today. Let me know in the comments down below what this lesson is that keeps coming up for you. I know for me, the abandonment / self-love thing has been really big recently in my whole life. It's a recurring theme. So we all kind of have these motifs that pop up in our lives. And if you feel comfortable sharing, I would really be interested to know. I think that not just is someone's gift very telling about them, but also their growth edge is how we learn a lot about each other. Again, thank you for being here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you right back here on Monday. Our Daily Ritual is a podcast by the Cohere Collective that helps you build purpose and coherence into your daily routine. Wherever you are listening or watching, please subscribe, follow, leave us a like, a 5-star rating, or a review, or a comment, or a share. All of the engagements are the best way to help other people see this and allow this work to be spread. And let me know what you find valuable about it, what you would like to continue to see, and what else you would like to see in this world, in this community, in this collective. A big thank you to Podington Bear for our Daily Rituals theme music, and as always, I hope you feel like you are living more coherently. Until next time, love.